Clematis is often called the queen of climbers for a good reason. They can transform a plain fence into a wall of color. They like their feet in cool shade and their heads in the full sun. And that's the most important rule. Heads in the sun, feet in the shade. Clematis like the full sun on their leaves, but their roots need to be in cool, moist soil. When I planted these clematis here, I put a mulch of aged wood chips over the top, mixed in with some leaves and things. And so that the mulch covered the roots, and you need to plant the roots 2 inches below the crown of the plant too. Some people place flat stones around theirs, but I just mulch that area. It's been so many years ago now you can't see that. So don't just drop it in the hole and drop it in. Clematis benefit from a bit of deep planting. That's like 2 to 3 inches below the crown in the soil. And this will encourage more stems to grow and maybe prevent what they call clematis wilt. They prefer rich, well-draining soil with a neutral pH. And while I haven't ever checked the pH of my soil, I do use plenty of organic material. I don't use compost. I don't take the time to make compost, but I do use a lot of organic material, which is at least a year old in some cases. Leaves and grass you can use immediately. Wood chips need to age for a year before you use them. And I planted my clematis around this arch, which is actually no more than 2 fence posts, with another landscaping timber across the top. And when they were young, I tied them up, and now they just kind of grow in amongst each other. I've also got the blazed climbing rose on here too, so it's clematis and roses. The clematis seems to be doing best though, but in the summer I try to keep the soil moist, water at least once a week, and sometimes I might fertilize with Miracle Grow, that's the only fertilizer I use. And a lot of people say you're supposed to prune your clematis, and it depends on what kind of clematis you have. If it's pruning, some clematis you don't prune because they bloom on old wood, and some clematis you do bloom because they bloom on new wood. And I've never taken the time to figure out which I have. And the only way I prune mine is to keep the arch open here where they're growing. But I think they've done okay, considering that I don't prune them like you're supposed to. If they bloom, when they say don't bloom the old, trim the old wood. The old wood is the vines from last year, whereas new wood, if they only bloom on new wood, that's only vines that have grown in the current year. But like I said, I only bloom the vines that are in the way. So I just keep the whole thing growing around this arch. But clematis are thirsty plants, so give them a deep soak once a week or more in extreme heat. And use a balanced low feed fertilizer. I just use ordinary Miracle Grow off the shelf, which just makes everything easy. Now, I've never seen my clematis wilt. They say there is a clematis wilt that suddenly collapses and turns black. It might be clematis wilt, but just cut off the affected stems and don't worry about it. And like I said, I've never had that problem. And some people say that this can be caused by not being planted deep enough. And I planted mine a good 3 inches below the ground cover, or below the soil line. And when they say 3 inches below the soil line, 2 to 3 inches below the soil line, that's referring to the crown of the plant. And the crown of the plant is where the stems turn to the roots. So at the point where the stems connect with the roots, that should be 2 to 3 inches below the ground level. And sometimes when I plant a new plant, I might even use dig a hole and then fill it with potting soil. Just because I think it might give me better luck. But, or you can mix it with some fresh compost like leaves, not compost, organic material, like leaves and grass or whatever. But sometimes it's just best to fill the soil in with the soil that was already around it, and then water it afterwards, and then just keep it watered every week. And that's basically all I do for my clematis that looks like this. So if you like that video at all, I would really like it if you could subscribe to this channel. It helps me out, and if I get enough subscribers and enough viewers, I can buy some more plants to plant out here and show you guys how to take care of them, or at least how I take care of them. And thanks a lot, and goodbye, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.